What is the most concerning thing from yesterday's Titans 21-20 loss to the New York Giants, in your opinion,
Yeah,
Austin?
so I've got two things. I'm going to answer with my one, but I'm going to mention both of them just because I don't want to forget, because Kyle and a couple others brought up personnel tipping, right? And so we'll talk about personnel tipping a little bit later on. But there's two things that carried over from last season into the Giants loss. It's the personnel tipping and the just bad personnel usage in general, and then also Todd Downing being really bad in important situations. And Todd Downing's trend as a play caller and Todd Downing's personality as a play caller of not being good in big time situations is the most concerning thing for me, because I don't think Todd Downing's going to go anywhere. I just think Mike Vrabel is not going to get rid of Todd Downing. I
Well,
think
not
he's
after one
no,
game.
I know that, but he's going to continue to be the Titans play caller for the foreseeable future, and that is continuing to be a concern for me. And yes, there's Tim Kelly, that's the break glass in case of emergency play caller, but I don't know when Mike Vrabel is going to view this as an emergency, because everybody else does. Because it's the same thing we saw in 18 games last season, which is predictable play calling. On the Titans had 11 drives yesterday. They ran the ball on the first play of the drive 9 out of 11 times. 9 out of 11 times. It's so obvious how the Titans are going to start every drive that it doesn't work on first down. Derrick Henry first down runs were not that. Derrick Henry first play of the drive runs were not effective really at all yesterday for the most part. And then I don't know, and I tweeted this last night at like 11 o'clock because I couldn't get it off my mind. Whose idea is it to run a jet sweep with a rookie tight end on 3rd and 1 on your own 41 with 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter and you're leading by a touchdown? It makes no sense. And the more I say that in the situation, the less sense it makes. Because I went back and watched that play probably 7 times this morning, because James Foster, our A to Z sports film analyst, we were going back and forth last night about, well, if Lawan, James was saying if Lawan gets his block and the play works, and you give Todd Downing a lot of praise for that. I'm like, well, sure, Lawan missed his block, but that doesn't give an excuse for why the other 3 Giants defenders were wide open to make that play. It was just a dumb play call. Like when you try too hard and try to be the smartest person or overthink yourself, you tend up making bad decisions. And at 3rd and 1, here's how I lay it out. 3rd and 1, you're near midfield. You need 1 yard. 1 yard to get a first down to go towards icing a lead. Quarterback sneak is a go-to you should use way more than you have. Why not do a quarterback sneak? Because yes, there were 10 guys in the box there, but Ryan Tannehill had room to pick
That's
up that
most
yard.
of the time because you have Derrick Henry in the backfield.
Yes, but Ryan Tannehill had room to pick up that yard. And I went back and looked at it too. The body language from Chig, he had a slight like shoulder lean, like he was going to go towards where he went. And Derrick Henry looked a little bit relaxed deep in the backfield. Now that's me being able to look at that stuff, knowing what the result was. So I understand
Hindsight.
hindsight. But again, it's cues. And I don't know what the Giants study, but there's a couple little cues there that I noticed that made something look weird. And there was, if Lawan makes his block, there's no chance that works. No chance.
So I'm going to go a little bit 30,000 feet view to what you said. My
Okay.
most concerning thing from yesterday is the coaching staff not helping the players. The whole reason why you have a coaching staff is to help your players, put them in opportunities to succeed. And as I've looked at the chat and we've read a ton of different answers and just heard yours, that is the issue from yesterday.